Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Yevamot page 4, which discusses the question of how women are treated and thought of, specifically when it comes to matters of marriage. Now, it's important to note that we actually just began a new section of the Talmud, and that is called Seder Nashim, which focuses on literally women and focusing specifically on matters that pertain to the laws of marriage. Now, when we think of marriage itself, or Kedushin, the Talmud in a later tractate will tell us that the only way the marriage will actually work or be valid is only with her consent. If the man would say, I want to marry you, and forces himself to wish to marry her, and she says no and flat out refuses, that is not a marriage. It has no validity whatsoever. Now, here we're learning Yibum, which is also a form of marriage, but it's a little bit different because, as we've been learning, this is a circumstance where she has the opportunity, although her husband died, to be able to marry his brother and to be able to have the continuity through having a child with him, that her husband's name will continue. However, that does not mean that she must do this. We already learned that there is a concept called chalitza, that there is this way out of not doing Yibum. On this, the Talmud tells us something very fascinating, that we learn out in a very interesting way that if, let's say, the man that she would be doing Yibum with is someone who is literally a mukashchin, namely that he has boils all over his body, or simply put, someone that she does not find attractive, or someone that she would not want to marry. So on this, it does not tell us anywhere in the Torah specifically what the law is, whether or not we force her to do this, force her to marry him, or we allow her to walk away. However, it's written immediately next to the laws of Yibum, a concept literally of taking an ox and making sure that its mouth is not covered, is not muzzled. And we learn out by this connection that we also are not going to muzzle her. In other words, she has the ability to speak up. Women have a voice. We are not going to silence her. We will tell her that if she does not want to be part of this marriage, she's able to walk out, and instead of Yibum, chalitza would be performed.